Why did God say he was the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Was he just trying to tell us that, okay, these three people, they followed me? Was it a way of just being specific? I used to think that. There is so much more to why God said he's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now he introduces himself to Moses at the burning bush using that specific title. He says, I am the God of Abraham, I am the God of Isaac, I am the God of Jacob, and this is to be my name forever. So this wasn't just some people that followed him and he was identifying with those three specific people. He's saying this is to be my name. And if we know anything about God's word, every name has a meaning. Every name represents something. God gave Abraham the name Abraham. It wasn't his birth name. It was the name God gave him. It means the father of the multitudes, the father of many nations. But what was God trying to show us? Why were we supposed to call him this from generation to generation? It's because of what those three people represent. Think about this. Abraham, he was this father who had this son that he was willing to give his only begotten son. Abraham believed in the resurrection through Isaac because God had already promised him that through Isaac all these things would happen. And then Isaac, the God of Isaac. Isaac means laughter. But what does Isaac represent? Isaac is this impossible birth. He's the God of the impossible birth. He's the God of the one who would send his only son. And Jacob was grabbing on. He was a twin, right? He was the youngest. He was the second born, but he was holding on to his brother's heel when they were born. That name, Jacob, means something. It means supplanter, the heel grabber. He was holding on. Jacob was fighting for that blessing. Jacob wrestled for that blessing until daybreak with the angel. God gave Jacob the name Israel. That name Israel is referring to God's people. We know that Jacob, who becomes Israel, what does he do? He sends his son to check on his flock, to check on his own people, to check on his brothers. Jacob sent Joseph. And remember what our Messiah said, I have not been sent except to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Every single one of these names means something about our Father, and he wanted us to know that those names represent him. God bless.